Kiyan Anthony is officially the #1 high school basketball player in the state of New York.
Really makes him that legitimate three-tier scorer, really puts the Bulls in a tough spot once again.
He can beat you in multiple ways, not just the scoring, not just the assist, but also the defense.
Faster than people might think. He can finish around the rim. He's got a really good pull-up game.
It just seemed like yesterday to when one of the best pure scorers the NBA has ever seen in Carmelo Anthony was torching its defenders on a night-in, night-out basis with his smooth and dynamic type scoring abilities. And after a successful 19-year pro career, he decided to hang it up and turn all of his attention towards his son, who from day one was determined to carry that torch and truly one day make his own mark in the NBA, despite all the attention and expectations that's been placed on him at every step of the way. This is the Kiyan Anthony story. Kiyan Anthony was born on March 7, 2007 in Denver, Colorado, to mother and actress Lala Anthony and father Carmelo Anthony. Now, Kiyan would first start playing basketball at the age of 7 years old, which is right around the same time during Carmelo's tenure in New York. And as he would constantly see his father on a night-in, night-out basis, displaying his dynamic, pure scoring abilities, it really led Kiyan to gravitate more towards the sport of basketball. And it would be at the early stages when playing organized basketball to when he showed clear shades of his father. He was a smooth wing that had a picture-perfect jumper and even showed signs of being able to put the ball on the floor. And as he had arguably one of, if not the most offensively gifted small forward and his dad as his trainer, it really put him a couple steps ahead of the rest of the other competition, as it was clear that he was poised beyond his years. Just like anything else, it was a bit of a process for him. It kind of took time for Kiyan to really find the necessary aspects in his game that he thought he truly needed to work on.
My dad is a trainer. Like, we used to, be in a lot of controversy because I was 12 years old. He trying to put me in a post. At the time, I felt like, that wasn't my game. Like, I was more of a catch and shoot type of person. I feel like over the years, I put in so much work. I really reevaluated my game into do different moves that could really throw off the defender. Now he knows exactly what I'm trying to do.
Now, as a freshman, Anthony would attend Christ the King High School in Middle Village, Queens, New York. And it was quite the journey for him, which all started with Kiyan playing on the freshman team. There, he really took time to develop and prove to himself that he was truly committed to soon playing on the varsity crew. And so following his freshman campaign, he came into his own even more as he suited up for Team Melo throughout his high school career in the EYBL circuit. And while standing at 6'1", he appeared a bit more confident and comfortable. And by the time his sophomore season rolled around, he had already maintained offers from programs like St. John's, Penn State, Syracuse, and Memphis, all at just the age of 15 years old. But honestly, he just wasn't satisfied and ultimately knew that he could take his work ethic to the next level. And because of that, over the next 2 years, Kiyan's game would make a significant jump as he really started to turn the corner. Despite not being ranked in the ESPN Top 100, Kiyan would go on to spend the first half of his sophomore season at Christ the King, but ultimately decided to make the move to Long Island Lutheran, located in Brookville, New York. And his reason for transferring was to challenge himself and play a higher level of competition.
What was the time that you felt you turned the corner in your time right now?
Sophomore year, summer, going into my junior year. Sophomore year, I wasn't really I transferred mid-year, so I couldn't finish my season. So once I got to the AAU circuit, that was the first time everybody got to see me. And I feel like that was yeah, I'm here. That was the time.
That was the moment?
Yeah, for me.
He would carry that momentum coming into his junior season as he played alongside five-star recruit and McDonald's All-American VJ Edgecombe. And as Long Island Lutheran was ranked 3rd in the entire nation, Kiyan maintained solid averages of 10 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds per contest, shooting 57% from the field and 29% from 3. And at this point in time, he was now ranked the 60th best ranked prospect in the class of 2025. Anthony would attend the MBPA Top 100 camp in Florida, which features the best high school hoopers in the country. But throughout Kiyan's entire time there, he did not fall short of turning heads each and every time he stepped foot on the court. In his first 3 contests, he simply had his way, averaging 30 points per game. But his standout performance was when he dropped 42 points, going 8 of 9 from the free throw line and 3 of 9 from deep, while snagging 7 rebounds and dishing out 6 assists. In the EYBL circuit, the 17-year-old was easily one of the most offensively dynamic players in the entire league. He averaged 20 points, but also managed to score 18 or more plus points in 8 straight games. Against the New York Wrens, he put up 25 points and 6 rebounds. And not too long after, against Team Final, he dropped 28 points while grabbing 6 rebounds and 4 steals. Now, the game that garnished a lot of attention was when he dropped 40 against Mac Irvin, as he was able to score at all 3 levels so effectively. Over the past year, scouts have really become impressed with Anthony's development as a dangerous scorer and ball handler out of the pick and roll situations, as he ranked among the top 90% in pick and roll situations during the 2024 Nike EYBL. And quite frankly, 9 out of 10 times he was in those situations, and due to his calm and patient type pace when coming off the pick, it was like he always made the right decisions. Now currently, the 6'5" shooting guard has worked his way up to being ranked the #1 rated player in the state of New York, as well as the 36th best ranked player in the entire country, according to ESPN, but has even brought his long list of offers down to just 3 schools, which feature USC, Auburn, and his father's alma mater, Syracuse, where he was able to win the 2003 NCAA one and only national championship. As a freshman, Melo was able to average 22 points and 10 rebounds per contest. Kiyan Anthony has been committed to carving his own legacy on the court for some time now, and has continually been improving different types of aspects in his game, which could really allow him to be great at the next levels. And while he's added some very well needed strength over the past couple of seasons, if he can really manage to enhance that area specifically, the future is pretty bright for him.
You grew a little bit, your handle's getting better, but what are you specifically working on your game?
Really just my body. I feel like on the court, everything's coming in place. You know, like you said, my handles, my shot. But I feel like my body, I'm trying to get stronger. With me also still getting taller, so I feel like me being in the weight room is really just going to impact my game even more and then take me to the next level. Going into college, I can already be one step ahead of everybody. You know, I always come out here with the best players in the country, try to separate myself from everybody else. So I feel like I'm doing a good job of that. And I'm going to just keep trying to, you know, improve and keep being in the gym and try to outwork everybody going into my senior season. So I feel like it's going good. I'm looking forward to my senior season.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kiyan Anthony story.